What are the pros of being short? I'm short and I very much enjoy life this way. Being able to fit into small spaces. We are excellent climbers. Not hitting my head on things as much as other people. You get discounts. Buying children's clothing. As a tall person, I envy shorter people when I'm on a flight since I can only afford economy seats. And my knees got nowhere to go. You have a nice view of D's nuts. What issues do you have with being a man? Adjusting my sweaty balls during the summer without anyone noticing. Looking like a creep. Sitting on your balls sometimes. Edit. My balls. Shaking out that last drop when I pee. What are your thoughts on thigh highs? I love wearing thigh highs. Leggings and knee highs. They're comfortable and make my legs look great. Hot ass shit. I love them. I have like 15 pairs and I wear them with every outfit. I like them. Currently searching for some for the missus. Do you have any old friends you regret growing apart with? If so, why? And why do you stop being friends? I grew up moving around a lot. I didn't have access to technology until I was 12, and until that point, I lost dozens of friends because we had no way to communicate. I didn't know their addresses to send letters. Life gets in the way of many things. Childhood best friends all moved away, or even if we didn't, our interests grew apart. Would slowly stop clicking and feeling the need to hang out. My childhood best tried to hang out in college. And we actually realized we didn't like each other anymore. It's just personality changes and stuff. I don't regret that one. I'm slowly drifting from my current best because she's in a relationship with a shitty man. And doesn't take effort to maintain communication. Yes. I miss all my high school friends because they were each of them a very wholesome human being and we enjoyed a lot of good times together. I lost contact with everyone when, after being raped and losing an associated pregnancy, I fell into an abusive relationship with a jealous, older man. I was barely 18 and he was over 35, and had already been married and divorced once. He demanded that I deactivate all my social media accounts and their associated emails so that I wouldn't be able to be contacted by boys from my high school anymore. He had gone through my Facebook messages and learned that I had had a short-lived fling with a boy over a year before I met him, and felt threatened by it. I obeyed him because he made me believe that he could give me a good life in despite of being spoiled goods. Of course, I was never worth any less for what had happened to me, but at the time I really believed that no man would want me. We were together for almost 2 years before he accused me of cheating on him with one of his friends, who was living with him at the time. At that point, he became increasingly abusive and cruel. He would often physically force me to do chores by gripping my hair tightly, holding my body by my shoulder, neck, and pushing me towards the laundry or the dishes and shaking me until I started doing the chore. Eventually I did cheat on him, just to make him leave me on his own because I was frightened that he wouldn't let me leave him by my own choice. He came to my dad's house to yell at me, tell me that I deserved to be raped, and he hoped that I miss my friends now that I'm all alone without him. And I do. It's been 10 years and I do fucking miss my friends. You asshole. Even though I've been in a wonderful, supportive and loving relationship for 7 of those years, I'll never get those friendships back in. It still makes me sad sometimes. What changed your life? Graduating high school. Psychedelics. Reddit. My fiancé. Everything in my life has just gone to the next level since meeting him. Which city in the US is the worst you've been to? This thread is a fascinating case study in how the word worst can be read differently by every single person, and how most of what makes a place qualify is how it didn't match up with expectations before going. Truly interesting. Gary, Indiana. Camden, New Jersey. Clovis, New Mexico. When you hear about Canada, what do you think of? Maple syrup and very nice people. Poutine. Home. Santa. What's the best way to tell a lady that you're thinking about her without saying that you are thinking about her? Scratch it on her car. She will never forget you. You're on my mind. I missed you. I'm so glad we get to talk. Just talk to her often and show her that you listen and care about what she says. Buy her flowers. What is your ultimate comfort food? Pizza. Fried rice. Grilled cheese sandwich and tomato soup. Mac and cheese. What was your 15 seconds of fame? I pooped my pants at Target while directing racial slurs at other customers. A post I made on Reddit ended up on a Game Rant news article. Went on Univision, Mexican news channel, to explain what it's like living with a liver transplant. Bro, it was one take and I fucked up. LMAO, I was stuttering and shit. I appeared in an extended feature in the Worldwide magazine for my favorite hobby. What was the first song you fell in love with without knowing the artist's name? Fire on High by ELO. There were tons of those, but I'll say, Travis, sing Step by the Vampire Weekend. I still don't know much about them, but their songs are really nice to listen to while working. Deviltown V1 by Cavetown. Redditors who travel in the US a lot. What are some of the more underrated cities that don't get enough attention in your opinion? Morro Bay, CA. It's got a gorgeous beach, great restaurants, niche shopping, hiking, outdoor activities, chill bars, the works. I was impressed with Atlanta actually. I thought it would be a total ghetto shithole. Some parts are pretty nice. I can't put my finger on why, but I liked hanging out in Cincinnati. Riggins. ID is incredible. Small, sure, but the Snake River runs right through it and it's nestled tightly into a canyon with huge mountains on both sides. Which content creators do you think are highly underrated? Beluga. The Korean Savage. I love the Behavior Panel on YouTube. Started getting into them around the time of the Prince Andrew scandal. The Minute Hour https://youtube.be/ip3pwjavi. What's the first thing that comes to your head about India? Food. Hot, crowded and cricket. Pollution. Curry. What is your favorite acronym and what does it stand for? Every acid dealer gets busted eventually. EADGBE or standard tuning for guitar. SHIT equals Sam Houston Institute of Technology. EGBDF. Every good boy does fine. Thank you piano, but do they? YOLO, you only live once. Make life great for yourself, heart.